Hello, everyone. This is Kayiu, and welcome to the first episode of MSEM's Progression League, inspired by similar series from Yu-Gi-Oh! The idea of the series is that me, Pipsqueak, Gateways, and Toasty are going to be playing through each and every set in MSEM's history, one by one, cracking sealed packs of them, and then adding to our lists as we go. We're starting off with Tides of War, a set by Korokos. Okay, and another interesting thing I think about MSEM progression as compared to other progression leagues is that unlike Canon Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Canon Magic, where there is at least an idea of what those sets limiteds would play like, MSEM, by virtue of being a custom format with custom sets, these sets have been played to some degree, but not to the extreme tested extent that lots of like actual card game sets have. So I think that in some senses, this might be the first actual exploration of these sets limiteds that's going to be happening. So I think I feel like we're treading new ground in that respect. So all of us have already opened our packs and made our decks. We'll be cutting to that soon in the actual video. But for now, we're just going to go through and each of us talk about our opinion or vibe of the set just from pulling, and then we're going to go into some games. So let's start off with Gateways. What do you think about Tides of War?
How dare you start with me, monstrous evil? I it was definitely I had a lot of fun going through the packs, but it was definitely like a look into the past, just in terms of like card quality, in terms of limited strength. It definitely feels like a lot of this stuff would come out of like a pre-Origins limited kind of vibe. But yeah, definitely in terms of the removal that I saw, in terms of like card advantage, it didn't really feel like the set was like strong in that sort of aspect, which is like completely reasonable because I think it's gonna lead for the games to have a lot of different texture in terms of like finding ways to create advantage without cards that have the ability to do as much.
I think
But yeah,
stats are going to be so important here in a way that
that
I think is,
too.
is, is sometimes a little not invalidated because stats are still important in regular limited, don't get me wrong, or like modern limited. But like there are ways to I think there's a lot more ways to fight through stats in modern limited given the texture of removal and like combat tricks than I think I saw in this environment. So we'll have to see, but I think that just playing good creatures might be the name of the day.
Yeah, I think one more note that I had was also like in terms of creature size, like you're talking about. I think a lot of the creatures that are like the big creatures, capital letters, are going to do a lot of work because I don't think it seems like the creatures that weren't designed to be beaters are all kind of uniformly lower power, lower toughness than you'd expect. So I feel like we're gonna have a pretty big differential between the normal creatures you're playing on curve versus the top end, more so than in normal format.
Makes sense. What do you think, Pip?
I definitely, as a player and as a designer, favor higher powered limited in general. So while Canon Magic has been over the course of the past couple of years kind of trending more towards my comfort zone in terms of limited, and I think generally like my relatively minor amounts of success in limited have kind of correlated that way. Looking to Tides of War was a little bit of a nightmare moment because it's like, oh no, this is the sort of set that made me think that I didn't like limited on a very fundamental level. And I think I managed to pull together something that like vaguely resembles a coherent game plan. But because of who I am as a player, I'm already keeping my eyes on future weeks and potentially having more cards to pull from, especially because I opened like a bunch of copies of the that one card that's basically wow, sorry, I forgot the name. It gives a equipped creature all activated abilities of creatures in your graveyard, and I opened like 2 or 3 copies of that. So absolutely useless right now, but something that maybe I'll get to use at some point in the future.
Yeah, that feels like a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's a secret tool that we're gonna save for later. Um, and that is kind of the fun of progression series, right? But definitely in the first episode, I was sitting here like, well, I have some good cards that I think demand building around them, but then the number of playables is alarming, and the amount of fixing I have is non-existent. So I definitely think that like as we get more and more sets, we'll snowball into having to run fewer bad cards, and I think hopefully it'll start approaching, if not true constructed feeling, a little bit more a little bit more intentionality behind what we're doing. But yeah, what do you think, Toasty?
I definitely agree with a lot of that. There was a lot of like, oh, I I guess I'll run this. Um yeah, like you were talking about lower powers in general and stuff, and it's definitely a lower power limited. And you can really feel it, and I'm not very used to these kind of limiteds lately. Um or just at all, but yeah, I can definitely feel like this deck is gonna improve a lot with more time. And there's a lot of stuff that just didn't feel supported in like the small amount I got. A lot of weird stuff. And I don't know, I'm looking forward to seeing how it grows from here because my deck is just kind of, I guess I just play the good cards I got and ignore the stuff that just doesn't do anything.
It's also true relative to like canon magic and Yu-Gi-Oh's that because like MSEM sets for the most part were made in an era where there were some game design principles already set. There are definitely some, like you said, there's definitely some sets later where there's still some wacky stuff. But for the most part, we don't have the recalls and the dark holes and all that really create like a huge power differential from the start. So this is going to be some honest, low-powered limited, and I think we've all established that if we lose, we're going to say that it was because we just weren't used to this type of limited, you know?
Yeah, or blame the pool. Or blame the pool.
Yep. Okay. Anyone else have any other thoughts before I roll up our pairings?
I'm good to go.
Sounds good. Okay.
I'm guaranteed to win. Don't even try.
So I'll be playing Gateways, and then Pip and Toasty are going to be playing. See y'all on the
Sounds
flip
good.
side when I absolutely demolish Gateways and get to finals.
You're dead. You're cooked. It's over for you. You have no future.
Hello, everyone. I'm that damn Pipsqueak here with you for this pack opening for the first week of MSEM's Progression League. We're starting with Tides of War. Looking through, there's not a lot of cards I'm super excited to see. I guess 2 Power Flyer with Life Drain. Sure, could do worse. And yeah, we're going to grab all of those. Another copy of Necrosavant Staff, so that's redundancy, if I can pull that together. Very neat. Ambush Vipers could be worse. Okay. Raganatar, what do you do? It's kind of cool. 5 mana, 5 power. Could do worse, I guess. Also, a Death Touch creature that draws a card on ETB is not bad. 3 mana is a little bleh, but could be doing worse than that. Another Ambush Viper. Again, pretty okay to see that. And Phyrexian Scrap Handler is actually pretty tempting. That's a really solid draw engine, especially for this slower format. 2 more packs. Hopefully we get a Stupid Bomb at some point. And last pack, any Stupid Bomb to... Oh, hey, this card used to be MSEM playable. We had a kind of mono green aggro deck in the very beginning of the format that played like a pseudo infect style, and this was part of it. It also is just like a really solid aggro that like you curve, let's say, an Ambush Viper into this, and your opponent is like actually kind of on the back foot pretty quickly. They can still trade with it, like it doesn't get bigger, it's just a 3/2, but it at least pushes a bunch of damage, which can be cool. Earthen Lord Blessing, similarly a really powerful combat trick. So okay, this is my list. I really hope I don't have to play that 6 mana removal spell. I don't think I want to play any of the multicolored cards that I opened, especially because I didn't open like any good colorless fixing. That's kind of neat. That's like potentially 2-for-1 removal, which is potentially quite good. These Savant Staves are not where I want to be. Looking through, I'm pretty excited to register this Poison Heart Undead flyers. I have these 2 Blood Tithe Harpies, which maybe that's
kind of a start. But Ensample Orb does, like, handle a lot of things. Except these savages, like, there's some big creatures it misses. I think definitely green-black is in the cards. I think I'm just going to try playing green-black this week and see how that goes. It's possible that I will have some better things to be doing in the long run, but this seems like a solid place to start. So I think a lot of my plan is going to basically be trade off early with Ambush Vipers, regrow them as needed, try to slow the game down, and then kill my opponent with these Bloodtide Harpies. I think I can play all of these 5-drops just because they are sized okay, could be worse. Okay, look, that's probably a 3-mana 3/3. That's good enough for this context, and it can force blocks with Ambush Vipers, which seems solid. I'm gonna run the combat tricks because they'll help me stall things out a little bit. I have some cheap-ish removal, which will be good for controlling the early board, and then for the bigger stuff later, I'll try to trade off aggressively with these Ambush Vipers and stuff. And hopefully we have the ability to use Phyrexian Scrap Handler to grind people out as we go late. Alright, this is going to be my list. Let's see how it fares.
Okay, here we are in the very first pack opening with Tides of War, which is a set that's pretty low powered, has a couple of cards that see play, but there's also 5-mana 4/1s. Okay, let's see what we have here. So Vitrasia's Command is 4-mana, lets you buff some stuff, bring back a permanent, draw a card, destroy an artifact or enchantment. It's not the most exciting, but probably pretty good here. Gorillas in the Mist. It's a fog on a 3/4. That's something, I guess. This card actually seems pretty decent in terms of picking off some stuff, getting a little body. It's like a Chupacabra, kind of. Like, it's not a great Chupacabra, but it's something. This actually seems decent. Also kind of Chupacabra adjacent. Like, not amazing, but it seems okay. This card, I mean, if I'm really starved, I could play it. The Poignant Hydra. That's not an adjective I usually see used to describe hydras, but it's pretty cool. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool card. I haven't seen that one before. I could probably play that, along with a couple of my other green cards, like the Command and the Instigator. I could probably have like a semi-decent green, maybe green-white or green-red. It's real expensive removal, but I guess if I'm playing green, maybe I play a 5-mana removal spell. Like, it's not ideal, but it's something. And that makes me excited to play green. Dorks are probably good here. And, like, yeah, I don't think there are a ton of good ways to put plus some kind of somethings yet. I have this 2/1. I have the Command. So if I'm playing green-white, I could actually put Tucanos on this, make it into a 4/3 lifelink. That's pretty good. I have some decent stuff. Oh, the Vengeful Ferocity. I have the green rare. I guess it really blows out removal. Is this good? It's like JMD Tome or something like that? I might play it. 5-mana 5/5. Who knows? It could make the cut. Next pack. Whoa! Board wipe. I mean, this could probably catch people really off guard, right? I'm actually hyped for that. Is this card good? Might be in this format, but my black is not very good so far, so it's probably getting cut, unfortunately. Okay. Not much super interesting. Here's the last pack. An Anthem. What a weird card. So I just like do this in response to removal or something? I don't understand. Like, I guess it turns on the lifelink on this, but I guess it's like an Anthem that in response to removal you can buff things. Like, I usually don't want to sacrifice this, right? Because it's just kind of a worse effect, and also it slows down my ethereal armors and whatever other enchantment things I have. So, like, I guess an Anthem is fine. That is actually spicy. This is actually awesome with the ethereal armor. Oh man, I want to make that enormous. They can get blown out so hard by the stunning jolt. Oh well. Okay. Well, here's my pool. Green is probably something just because I have so many green cards, although they're all in 4. Yep, it's gonna be somewhere in white, red, and green, I guess. Wow, my 2-drop slot is small. Is this any good at all? To get it to like 4 or 5 mana, it has to be 6 creatures in the battlefield. That's not something I want. Oh, gorillas, come back. I like the idea of this poisoned Hydra attacking, reducing my 2/2s that I have a lot of here. That's pretty exciting. It's so fine, but it's like only fine. I think I just cut the red. I think I bring back my ramp. I think this is slow enough that it matters. I think I actually really want this scrap handler. Shadow Creep, are you good? I mean, this is just worse than the Blessing, so I guess I'll cut that. That is my deck for now. Sounds good. I will see you all next time.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of MSEM Progression. It's kind of hard to tell. I went into this kind of with the intention of, okay, I'm going to look this over. I'm going to try and find what are commons I should be looking for, what are strategies I should be picking for. But the honest answer is this is one of those old sets where you're kind of not sure. Like again, there's a lot of vanilla beatdown that's potentially going to happen here. I am interested in maybe looking at the artifact deck because a Steel Hunter is the biggest common bar none. There are a lot of interesting cards for blue-black artifacts. Like there's a 5-mana artifact which just kills anything at uncommon. I believe there's also Network Sabotage, which is pretty great if you can land it turn 2. So I think I might angle towards that. But I think this is one of those sets where it kind of just depends on what you pull. At like higher rarities, at lower rarities, you're just duking it out with dinky beaters as far as I can tell. But yeah, let's there's a lot to look at here, but let's open up our packs, see what we get, and then we can feel it out. Okay, so in our rare slot, we've got Valtry and Cavalier. Okay, that seems pretty good. It's a 2-drop. It does require us to be heavily in white, but being able to, if you have mana up, just dodge removal, and also the ETB Motivate is pretty good. Build your own Vampire Nighthawk here with Nightclad Stalker. I don't hate it. I think especially one thing that's really important to be aware of is especially in lower power formats like this, I think going like full Voltron is not actually that bad. Ethereal Armor, Ethereal Armor is at common. So if we pull a few of those, we might go for like just an enchantments beatdown strategy. Shalden's Rage is pretty good as just a straight up like wipe when you need it. I like Earthenlore Chandler. I think the 3 toughness is super huge in this format, and obviously just being a dork is great. Like relevant body on curve and a dork, you kind of can't do better than that. Okay, that's another white rare to a Bright Future. Okay, it anthems, and then you can sack it to put a +1/+1. Okay, so this is basically, it looks cool, but then unless I'm missing some sort of neat synergy, this is just 4-mana Glorious Anthem. So not the worst, but it's not like, I'm not gonna go over, overhyping it. A Vigorous Tracker, if you kick it, it searches a land, but being a 3/3 for 3 on curve might just be enough. Disciple of Atemhar does kind of synergize with To a Bright Future, but it's really supposed to be motivate support, same as Mossvine Lurker. I'm assuming it's white-green motivate. Ombridu Parasite, +1/+1 as long as you control a forest. Target creature must be blocked this turn. Being able to repeatedly force blocks could be cool. Fleshrender Demon does seem like the nuts. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and you lose 1 life. I mean, I'll take that. Like a scaling flying threat in this sort of format Easy. Butcher's Fervor is really bad as common black removal. -2/-2 for 4 mana. Yeesh. I mean, we might run it just because I don't know that we have other options. I think Velkian Savage as just a 5/5 for 5 vanilla at common might actually just be kind of really good. Yeah, I think that it might just be black-white good stuffs. We'll see. Oh man, right as I say that, we do get another good red card. 6 mana wipe, but it'll get the job done. It is really depressing how little white we've got outside of just the good cards so far. Like we've got rare, pretty decent uncommon, and then like nothing at common. Burn with Demon Fire, that's hard removal. It's expensive hard removal, but it's hard removal. Incapacitated is also functionally hard removal. I don't know how many like static abilities matter, but we'll see. Maybe our 2-drop slot is actually pitiful right now, though. In a format like this, we might just lose to someone curving out and then just killing, especially with like so little removal, right? Oh, and whoa, Akrianos Redeemed Avenger. That's a planeswalker. We have a planeswalker. I'll take and then we get some other good green stuff. Ambush Viper is basically a modal creature / destroy target attacking creature. Need some cheap cards. Game. What are we opening here? Mobilize the Heavenly. Oh, that's a useless rare. It's only flying support, and right now, I think our Aven Rangers are functionally like only reasonable flyers. We do get another Nightclad Stalker here. That is relevant. Stampede Instigator is really good at common, actually. Like, while it is only a 2/3, you can effectively Chupacabra by flashing it in and just eating an attacker. Oh, and is that all of our packs? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with this. Because I think Akrianos as a planeswalker is I think that I kind of just gotta run it. Like, the repeated value and just kind of threat it puts on the board is so great. And can you imagine dropping this turn 3 off an Earthenlord Chandler? I think that is kind of just nuts. And it's not like we're compromising too much by going into green-white. There are a lot of other good cards. I think that I want to go Absan here. Is kind of what I'm feeling. Gives us Flesh Under Demon, gives us Akrianos. It gives us a reasonably good curve with some 2-drops and stuff in there. Yeah, I think that might be what I end up doing. Let's get back here after deck building.
Hello, everybody. My name is Gateway7. I am here drafting with the MSEM Progression League, and I think I'm going to make the reasonable assumption that someone else has done the intro for this. So I'm just going to say that we are opening sealed pools for Tides of War, and let's get right into it. Cracks and packs, baby. Oh shit, we got the Planeswalker. Hell yeah. Cool, okay. That seems like it's going in my deck. Okay, so this seems... Unpredictable Blizzard seems very strong as a decision paralysis alike. Definitely something I'd consider playing in this Kelly Thross control deck. And oh yeah, no, this seems like there are just some solid black, mid-gamey, black-blue, mid-gamey, late-gamey cards here that I think would just be pretty strong in a control deck. And then Steel Hunters. Yeah, okay, I'm probably just playing blue-black artifacts. Seems easy enough. GG, go next. Let's take these cards and let's open up our next pack. Okay, Flying Prowess just generally seems very strong. Oh my god, I want to play this so bad. Oh my gosh. A big fan of weird Rampy Brews for limited, getting out turn 5 drops on turn, or 6 drops on turn 4 or something. So maybe that's an option in the future. Or I could go 3-color, honestly, black, green, blue doesn't seem bad. This pool really wants me to do some artifact stuff. Metalwork Machinist on 4 into Kelly Thross on 5 seems excellent. Okay. Oh, I fucking love Ramp. Let's go. We have our tap down spell again. We have... Ooh, oh, that's really good removal. Yeah, no, this seems excellent. This seems really strong. Actually, no, sorry, I was reading that bottom text like it was Stab Wound, and then I realized it's not Stab Wound. Yeah, no, this card's actually not that good.
I was reading it wrong. My bad. Okay, so it looks like blue-black non-creatures is the theme more so than blue-black artifacts, which, because we have this prowess, we have this, could definitely be valuable to have a card draw engine, and then more ramp here, which is interesting. Oh, that's such a cool design. I love this. Ishtari seems especially exciting. Well, we'll see what we get, though. Artificer's Persuasion seems really strong here. Psychic Grid. Do we have instants in here? Couple instants. That could maybe be useful, especially it is also an artifact wall, so again. This really wants me to play a lot of Unpredictable Blizzard, huh? But yeah, no, I mean, Glintfeather Mystic seems good here, Unpredictable Mist seems good here, Psychic Grid, Artificer's Persuasion, and then Akrianos' Command, maybe. You're from Constructed too. Oh my god, I'm meeting a bunch of old fan favorites. Look at that. Yeah, I would totally actually just play this in this deck if we have the spells for it. I'm not sure that we do, though. Who knows? Bonds of Quicksilver, also just a very good limited card. I know for sure I'm playing blue. It might actually just be blue-green with black splash for Kelly, but we'll see. My voice is cracking to no fuck, huh? God damn. Cut that shit out, Kayiu. I'll be pissed at you if you leave that in. There we go. Alright, in our last pack we have Bomb Juggler as our rare. This seems horrendously bad. Oh wow, this seems really strong. Wait, the set has Phyrexia in it? I was not paying attention at all to any of the lore. Where the fuck did it say Phyrexia? Who decided that? Here is our deck. Let's get to drafting, or let's get to building our deck. So yeah, first things first. Kelly Thross is definitely coming in. Oh, you can hear my dog in the background, can't you? My bad. Well, fucking dog ASMR for the rest of the video. Fuck you guys. Black is not the main color of the deck, but I would maybe look at some of these as options for coming alongside it. Definitely not the Harpy. But some of these guys as options for a splash. Efficient. Scrap Handler, I do want to play. Machinist, I do want to play. Where did that go? Now, let's go through our main colors, which I'm certain are going to be blue and green. Those effects, so we have like these two Earthenlore Channelers, a Sylvan Vitality, and an Evergrowth. In terms of other good green cards, I think Ambush Viper's removal is going to be very powerful. I guess I don't really, like, 5/5 is just not what I want to be doing. Sagewood Animist seems solid enough, even though there's no other lands, like being able to pump mana to do that, in which case, if I'm doing that, I think Evergrowth is fine as a way to ramp to get just like a ton of mana for this. Artificer's Persuasion, I think, is the version of the counterspell that I'd like to cast. I don't need 3 Unpredictable Blizzards, even though I think this is, I do think stunning 3 creatures is pretty strong. I think I'm missing some 3-drops. I think I'm missing solid creature bodies on 3 and 4. I would like a 3/3 for 3 or a 4/4 for 4. I don't think that this set came out at a time where that was a possibility. Yeah, I mean, because, okay, what is Metalwork Machinist actually doing? Because I want it to work in theory, but I'm looking at the actual way the deck is shaping out, and there's not that much artifacts. I have Scrap Handler, Persuasion. That's not even an artifact. I have Scrap Handler, Psychic Gig. Yeah, no, I don't. I think this is a spells deck, not an artifacts deck. So I'm actually going to cut you, and you. And I just have Kelly Thross. Yeah, I don't know. I think this deck is probably pretty strong. Yeah, and I think I just have this deck be for our first games on Saturday. So here's the pool, and here is the deck that I ended up with. Green-blue spells with a black splash for Kelly Thross, Master Artificer. Yeah, well, wish me luck. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna kick Kayiu's fucking ass. He's cooked. It's over. It's over for his dumb ass. You're washed, kid.
recording. The recording has commenced. I am ready to go when you are.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Anyways, to the viewers at home, look at this shit. I'm about to destroy. It's over.
I may have a little less faith in my deck than I was blustering about earlier, but I won the die roll in commanding fashion, and that's all. That's all. I'm just gonna take this tempo to the bank. Okay, I'm gonna take this mulligan to the bank.
I might as well concede.
Did you just say? Did you just say you might as well concede?
Yeah, well, I lost the die roll.
So true. Okay, I thought you drew your opening hand, and we're like, well, see you next time. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean, this bad opener, so I am gonna take them all too.
I'm gonna keep it 6.
I'm gonna keep this 6 as well. I'm bottoming here. Well, good luck to you.
Good luck, have fun. Gonna play a swamp and pass. Yeah, no turn 1 play.
Sure.
I'm really showing.
Embarrassing
I don't
for
understand.
you.
Oh, island.
You
I
play
don't like.
my-
I don't
my
like
cool-
that.
My cool island. My cool island. Give it to your lame Tides of War land.
So true. I'm gonna play a swamp and nothing else. Don't worry about it.
Wow. Tempo loss.
Actually, I'm just making good use of my play draw differential.
I'm gonna play an Insurgent's Blade.
Ooh, that's a good card. I had a copy of this in my deck, and then this was my last cut actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, this resolves.
Nice.
I don't have mono black counterspell.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I wouldn't put it past one of these sets, but I'm gonna go ahead and play Mossvine Lurker and pass. Let's go! I'm on the board, baby.
Oh no, I'm losing. What the fuck? Oh no. I think we're gonna go for an island and pass it over.
Oh, I don't like that. What the hell? Okay. I'm going to swing with the Mossvine Lurker.
Okay. Take 3.
Cool. Main 2. I'm going to... There's no way that you just don't have a counterspell here. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna pass. I know there's a flash theme in the set with like there's green blue flash, but also I'm like,
Who, me?
I need to have the instigator page up so I can be like, what are the commons in this set?
Okay, fine. If you're gonna be lame and not tap out, I'm just gonna cast my Glint Feather Mystic.
Glint Feather Mystic. Okay, flying and prowess. Okay, I see you.
3-2 besties? 3-2 besties?
Yeah, and you know what? It doesn't matter because I don't actually lose tempo. Let's go. Ambush Viper. Hiss.
Okay. Hiss, bitch.
Okay, and yeah, you tapped out. Yeah, you're gonna regret that. We're gonna drop a Flesh Render Demon. Let's go.
Whoa.
Whoa. And then we're gonna swing with both of these bad boys.
Yeah, I'll take 5 down to 12.
Let's go. Boys.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Don't like that.
Okay.
Don't like that.
Cool. I have no fucking removal. No. I should probably not swear. I don't know. Is that...
No, you can totally swear. Are you joking? What are you talking?
Okay, fuck! I don't know what YouTube... Go myself.
Oh, you're playing 3 colors?
Yeah, always. All day.
This really is your GP deck. What the hell? Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
It's attack with Glint Feather.
Yeah.
And pass it over.
Okay. Beginning my upkeep, I lose 1, and we're gonna grow the Flesh Render Demon. And you know what? Being a coward
combat?
is for cowards. I'm going to just attack.
Before combat,
Okay, before combat.
I'm gonna unpredictable wizard all those motherfuckers.
Oh, cringe. Okay, they're tapped down. Wow, that's actually pretty good, huh?
Yeah, no, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's really strong.
It's kind of like instant speed sleep, but not quite.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we're gonna tap for Nightclad Stalker. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna go for an island. We're going to cast.
That's entirely too much mana.
I'll cast a Sylvan Vitality.
Just whiff forehead.
Let's put both of those on the bottom.
Okay. Whiff,
And,
whiff. Oh my
too
god.
easy.
They never whiff.
I'm just if you like that, prowess trigger for 3.
Mhm.
Before we do anything else, I'm gonna attack you for 4.
Yep, I'll go down to 12.
I'm gonna cast second Glintfeather Mystic and
Oh,
pass.
hello. Okay. On upkeep, Flesh Render grows, and I lose
Indeed.
1.
Indubitably, Flash Render Demon is so cracked.
It is so good. It is. I think that is one of the main reasons I'm in black. It is just so good. I think what I'm going to do is just pass here.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to see.
Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
How much mana do I have? Not enough to do that. Huh.
Not enough? What do you mean not enough? You have 7 mana.
Oh, to be clear, to do 2 things.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play Nature Brown Druid and not Sir. I'm gonna play a Mold Shambler, not pick.
Okay.
I'm going to suit up one of my Mystics
Yeah.
for total PT 4/4, and let's go gambling.
Yep. I will go down to 7.
Go down to 6.
Yep. I will go down to 6 now. Flesh Render is going to grow to a 6.
What a comically broken card.
Don't just have removal, forehead. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Yeah, all the removal I got in this set that has all the removal in it.
Yeah. I don't know what you're complaining about.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's embarrassing to me.
Lurker? No, yeah. I'm going to swing in with Lurker and the Flesh Render. And we're going to keep Stalker and Viper back.
Ooh, I'm going to have Mold Shambler trade with Lurker, and I'm going to the 6. Go down to 5.
Interesting. Okay, main 2. We're going to tap 3. Ombridu Parasite. And it's going to be a 3/3.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Let's see what we draw. Save me, White Woman. The White Woman did not save me. We are going to play a Psychic.
I think you should attack with your Glintfeather Mystics.
I think I'm going to attack with one of them. And my Mold Shambler.
Trade Mold Shambler with the Ambush Viper.
Cool.
I'm going to block this Glintfeather Mystic with my Nightclad Stalker. Upkeep. We're going to grow the Flesh Render Demon. Okay. Oh, okay. We're just going to swing. I think that I kind of just have to swing at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Block.
Block. Sounds good.
Yep.
And then I am going to go to end.
Well, non-zero chance I win the game unless you have removal. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, you just need it. If you just hit a prowessable spell, I lose. Is that a prowessable spell?
I'm gonna attack you for 4.
Oh wait, no, I just lose. What am I talking about? I'm just stupid. Okay.
Oh, word, nice, cool. Pastor, I wasn't sure what you had.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I just I just lose to Flesh Render Demon. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Flesh
Oh,
Rend,
I should
get
just
forested.
I should just not have attacked. Okay. Oh well.
I mean, if you don't attack though, you still take chip. Like.
Yeah, I just get chipped
No.
down by them double attacking, and then I probably still lose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's close either way.
Okay.
Yeah, on the chip back. That's a mulligan.
This is, as much as I hate to say it, also a mulligan.
That's a mulligan to 5.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, we'll see if it works, huh? How about that? I'm not gonna mull to 4, so.
We are also going to mull to 5. Oh no. Oh no. I think I will. Oh god, I can't mull to 4, can I? This is so...
Always can mull to 4.
Yeah, we
there it
mull to
is.
4. Holy crap.
Listen,
okay.
Here's my thought process, right? It's that I always draw what I need to draw to make this work, so it's fine.
So true. Okay. We're gonna play a swamp. And then we play a plains. And then you know what? Yeah, you
What?
Yeah, I was 3 colors the whole time, baby. Disciple of Atemhar, get him.
You little rat rascal. Let's go for Psychic Grid.
Okay. Oh, that does just wall my disciple, huh? Okay.
Why unless you have a +1/+1 counter sub team?
Yeah, I do, but not yet. So we're gonna just do that.
Let's go for a quick and easy Sylvan Vitality.
And
Actually, do I-
if you're wondering why I was mulling so much, it's because I was getting the, all of the wrong colors because I'm playing just basics and no fixing.
Real. That's also what I'm doing, so we're kind of besties.
Riveting gameplay. Let's
Riveting
go.
fun gameplay. Like and subscribe for riveting and fun gameplay. I think we're gonna put an Insurgents blade down.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
No, no. Beans did. Okay, never mind.
No. I'm gonna play Valtry and Cavalier, and
Okay.
Disciple gets a +1/+1 counter, so it's a
Oh, that's
3/2.
an Ender's trigger. Cool.
And I'm gonna swing in for 3,
Taking 3.
and I'll go up 3.
Mhm.
Go the distance, Disciple. I believe.
Suit up, Mr. Grid.
What if I said Rip Elbozo Lamo?
You got it?
I'm going to do this. I'm
Okay.
going to,
Yeah, I'll stack.
and I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna sack the Carrion Gourmet itself.
Sure.
And then we're gonna swing in for 6.
Down to 12. No, down to 11.
I didn't show any white cards last time, and now it's just mono white beats.
Yeah, brutal. I'll pass it over.
Okay. Don't flash something in and kill me, bro. Well,
No promises.
we're just gonna.
Before combat,
Okay. You're not gonna.
Yeah,
wouldn't tap down little old
get
me.
blizzarded.
Oh, you would tap down
I
little
would.
old me.
I would tap down little old you. In fact.
Okay, main 2. You might remember them for not doing too much last game. It's gonna be Nightclad Stalker.
Let's jam. Shambler.
Okay. It do be
Let's-
shambling.
Let's Jambler.
It's Jambler the Shambler. Well, I'm just gonna swing with my Nightclad for 2.
Taking 2.
Cool.
I think I'm just gonna hit you for 3.
Okay, I'll take 3.
Go for it.
I'm gonna activate Valtry and Cavalier's ability. Okay, so we're just gonna flicker it. Nightclad Stalker gets a counter. I gotta try this. We're gonna Battle-Wise Aptitude on the Nightclad Stalker.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
Before
swing-
combat,
Okay, you're not gonna do it again, are you?
I'm gonna do it again.
Holy crap. Okay. I'm getting frozen in my favorite game.
Yeah, let's go for an Earthenlore Channeler. Let's go for a Equippy.
Okay.
Let's attack you for 4.
Okay now.
Where did your green go?
Where did it go? Who knows? I'm playing I didn't even change cards out mid set. This is just the same deck. Okay, we're gonna pass.
Interesting, but not useful at the second. Let's just attack you for 4.
Cool. I'll go down to 15. Pay 4 for Butcher's Feast on the Earthenlore Channeler.
Yeah. Counter.
Oh, rude. Okay. In that case, I will.
Before combat,
You don't
Bonds of
have.
Quicksilver, your stalker.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, not as bad. I'll take the 6. Or wait,
Well-
this is
Well,
tough, yeah.
no, you're gonna
I
be
take
taking.
the 3.
No, because it doesn't tap. It doesn't tap. It just prevents it from untapping. It's not a
Oh.
capture sphere,
Oh,
so I will get in my attack.
I'll go to 1.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
will go up to 20,
Okay.
and
Cool.
I'll end.
All right. I think there are 2 cards in my deck. I need to draw one of them right now. That was not the card that I needed. So I'm going to just cast a Phyrexian Scrap Handler.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. The artifacts in the set are actually pretty deep, pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're pretty solid. So I don't die here. So
I will just pass.
I'm going to on end step tap this, exile. Let's go with an Unpredictable Blizzard to draw a card.
Mhm.
No, actually not. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do a Psychic Grid.
Mhm.
I have reasons. I have reasons.
Okay now. Hey, you're gonna cane dancer me? You're gonna cane dancer my ass?
I'm going to cane dancer you. It'll be so funny when I cane dancer you. When I absolutely get you with a cane dancer. Well, that's not exactly what I did.
You have 4 cards.
And I'll cast Evergrowth. Yep. So I'm going to search up a swamp, play it tapped.
Yeah, and unfortunately you do have 7 or more lands, so...
I have 7 or fewer lands.
Oh, okay, so
it
yes,
will
he does
return
go
my
back. Okay,
hand.
card advantage.
And I'm going to pass over the turn to you.
Anyways, you wouldn't have another Artificer's Persuasion, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear,
What?
baby! Come on, carry me! Carry me, Flesh Render!
Yeah. We're going to Scrap Handler. Now we're going to do a Blizzard.
Okay.
Draw a card. Works. Let's untap. And would you like to know why I'm playing black, Kayiu?
I would love to. You have Kelly Throws. That's what this is. Yeah.
I play Kelly Throws Master
Yeah,
Artificer.
I knew it. You have Kelly Throws. Yep. Okay.
We're going to hit the +1, make a thop.
Okay. Damn.
Lifelink until my next turn.
Mm.
I'm going to play a body, and I'm not going to search the land.
Okay. Body.
Instead, body, yaddy. That's turn.
Okay.
All right.
Upkeep. We grow it.
I'm going to drain you to death. I'm going to one tick at a time.
God, if that
Gender
happens, I'll be
Demon
so
will
mad.
be your undoing.
Okay, I am sorry to say that I do have one of the pieces of removal in the set, so I'll be killing the top turn.
Oh!
And then swing for
right.
game.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We're going to game 3, baby!
Yeah, almost. I was like 1 man. If I had 1 mana earlier in the early game, like it would have been different.
Yeah, those were some mulls. That was okay. We both
Yeah.
mulled we both mulled.
Yeah, we were okay. Yeah, we were both like to the dome, so it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Oh, this is a weird one.
I have lines here.
As much as I hate to do it, I think I gotta.
Too
Okay,
easy.
I will keep the 6.
Island Earthenlore Channeler. Ooh, yeah, that's sick. We'll do that. I'm gonna play an island and cast Ishtari Oasis Warden.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah,
Move
I
too
got
far to the
perfect
other
mana
mana.
and nothing else. You're
Yeah.
so cooked.
I'm gonna cast another rare because I'm like that.
You wouldn't have a. No, not Kelly.
Go, white girl, go.
I'll take
She's
it.
not white.
Yeah, she's very clearly not. Okay.
I'll cast Sagewood Animist.
Whoa. Okay.
That's what I got cooking.
Oh wait. Oh damn. Oh god. Okay. We are gonna just play Nightclad Stalker, and
Cool.
then pass.
I will cast a Sylvan Vet. I'm gonna do like that, and then just flex on you. Flex.
Oh. Okay. I see the vision.
I'm gonna move to Strombat and attack you for 3.
Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. I'll take the 3.
Cool. Pass it over.
I'm going to attempt to cast a Kicked Vigorous Tracker.
That's really unfortunate for you. I'm so sorry, but
Yeah.
I do happen to have a non-boosted Artificer's Persuasion.
Damn. Okay. I should maybe have not kicked that, but I think that.
End of turn. We're gonna put a +1/+1 counter on this forest.
Yeah, I was hoping that you were just holding up mana for that. Damn. Okay.
I just also had the
Yeah, you
mana
just
to do this
hold it.
too. I have an idea. What if I cast Bones of Quicksilver and attack for 3?
I'll take 3.
It's like, what if I just cast it?
Cool. Now that you're off blue, I'm going to show you why I'm on 3 colors.
Ooh, fun.
Let's go. Acreanios, make a token,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna pass.
Do you hear that?
I don't. You're about to make a joke.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of sounds like wind or something.
What are you talking about?
Maybe. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's a blizzard.
Oh my god, no!
Hi, Acrianos. How are you doing over there, buddy?
Oh, he's not about to be doing quite well. Oh no.
Would be a shame if you got goobed.
Butcher's Fervor on
Target?
Sagewood.
I was when I saw Butcher's Fervor in my pool, I looked at it and I was like, oh wow, removal, nice. And then I read the text and I was like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, it really is just, well, I guess it's there.
I guess I can play it for mana. Anyways, I'm gonna play an old classic, a friend of the channel, if you will. Well, I mean, you've played this before. I'm gonna cast for 3 a Vidalcan Reshaper.
Whoa. Okay,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
in this set. So
And
yeah,
that's
it costs 3 less for my graveyard.
okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna play it. And
Oh my god. Okay,
whoosh,
I don't think I have anything that comes back here.
that
I'm
is
just
fine.
gonna yeah, I don't have like wipes or stuff, and the removal is just not gonna cut it. So I think I'll just concede
Sure,
here. Good games.
sounds good.
I will start with just a forest and I'll pass turn.
Could be worse. Basic force and pass. I'm gonna go ahead and cast an Unstable Orb.
Cool.
This card seems really good, by the way.
Yeah. I wasn't sure, but it does seem good.
Like, there's a lot of things it lines up more questionably into, but I think the potential to get a 2-for-1 in colorless, or a 2-for-1 removal in colorless is kind of sweet.
Yeah. Especially with this lower power. I'm gonna attach a Blessing of Plenty to my forest.
Technically speaking, could have sequenced the last 2 turns better
Oh,
if
this
I had
guy's
known what the top
frightening.
card of my library was, but I didn't, therefore.
I will pass the turn here.
I guess let's move to attacks.
Okay.
So, swing for 3.
I will muster for battle.
Okay.
Create 2 of these guys. Double
And it
block.
prevents all damage. Thinking. It's a little unfortunate. Yeah, I'll just let him go.
Okay. I'll put another Blessing on. Attack for 2.
Yep. Ouch.
Pass turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast an Ambush Viper on end
Cool.
step. I guess I'll swing. And post combat, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Velkian Savage.
That thing's very large.
That's its keyword, actually. It's a 5/5, which gives it keyword big.
I'll tap 4 for to a bright future, which will buff my guys.
Oh boy.
I was so confused by this card. Why would you ever sacrifice this? It's just in response to removal?
Yeah, I think that's the only explanation. Or if you have counters matter stuff. So if
I
you have
mean,
a
like,
counter
there was
matter.
some of that, but still, it seems often not worth it. It was very confusing.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, I'll go ahead and attack with Savage.
I'll take the 5.
Post combat, I will cast a second Savage.
Oh my gosh. I'll play my Poignant Hydra.
It's just so weird. It's a weird name because poignant is not a word I usually associate with Hydras.
That's exactly what I said when I was cracking it. I was like, what does it mean for a Hydra to be poignant? It's like fascinating.
It's a philosopher.
Indeed.
Alright. We're gonna swing in with both Savages. Get a bunch of Velkian Savages in my deck, call that a Savage Congregation.
True.
So you're blocking with both tokens and also the Hydra?
Just 1 token. And
Just 1
Hydra.
token, the Hydra.
And I'll take 5.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna crack the orb to blow up the soldier.
In response, I will cast Earthen Lore Blessing on the soldier.
Okay.
Which
I'm
is
going to then cast Earthen Lord Blessing on my Velkian Savage.
okay. Yeah, I was wondering if you had that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So then
Yeah,
result is mine's. So yeah, they all die. Okay. You know, in an ideal world, I would have access to my my second color.
There's so many forests. I didn't realize you had a second color.
Yeah, I've drawn basically all my forests. I think I'll swing with both.
I will pay 4, flash in the Stampede Instigator,
Oof. Yep.
which will turn itself to a 5/6 and block the Savage.
4, 5. Oh yeah, but with Bright Future. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So trade off. My guys are dead. Your soldier is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Your instigator's still alive, right? Because that's 6 toughness.
Sure is. Yeah, you are correct.
All right.
This card I pulled and I was like, wow, this seems pretty good here. That's a Chupacabra. Huh. Curious. Well, swing you for 2.
Come on, big swamp.
The biggest of swamps.
Uh-oh.
I'll play this Griffin Skycaller. We'll give this +1/+1 flying until end turn. I'll swing for 4.
Yep. So that's 7 power
Not
in the
with
air.
the swamp.
I'm gonna cast Poison Heart Undead.
What does this do?
Draw a card and lose life
Oh,
when
that
it enters.
seems really good. Thankfully, I have my second Skycaller,
All right.
which will jump
So it's
my
not literally the game, but it's functionally the game.
jump my
I got 3
Instigator.
life.
Yeah.
That is not the card I needed to see. Okay. Let's go. Game 2.
Sounds good.
I want
will
to play this time. Sure. This hand seems solid.
This is
I will
fine.
keep.
I opened so few 2-drops.
I will cast a Blood Tithe Harpy. I gain 1, you lose 1.
Cool. Bring out the Poignant Hydra. Most thoughtful of beasts.
I'm always saying this about the Poignant Hydra. I'm gonna get in for 2.
Get in with my Hydra.
I will play an Ambush Viper.
Not the Viper.
I'm gonna try to trade off. These are the sorts of insights you get from a Poignant Hydra.
And I'll bring out the Blessing of Plenty.
Swing 2. I will also play a Blessing of Plenty, which definitely when I registered it, I thought it was ramp.
I
assume
also
that's
did.
what you were saying too. But
But thankfully in my deck it's actually pretty reasonable, I think. I have a surprising number of flash cards for it. Bring out the Skycaller.
I'm gonna cast a Raganatar. Or Ragan TR.
Oh my gosh,
And
this
no,
thing is
1, 2,
terrifying.
3, 5. So I can turn my Blood Tithe Harpy into a Steelhoof Battle Chief.
How frightening.
Okay, I think this design is actually really sweet. I really wish it didn't cost 1 million mana to activate
Yeah, that's
for
the issue.
MSEM purposes.
It's
But-
very cool though. Bring out the second Skycaller.
Okay.
Gonna attack for 4.
I'm gonna burn with Demon Fire your Griffin Skycaller.
Oh my gosh, this card's enormous.
I'm gonna go in and hit you for 5.
Blessing of Plenty yet?
I'm gonna play an Unstable Orb.
Not the orb.
Orb. I'll go ahead and attack with a Harpy.
Just a Harpy?
Yep.
I'll block with my Skycaller.
I will attempt to Orb your Skycaller.
Earthen Lord Blessing.
I will attempt to Earthen Lord Blessing.
Sure, we all trade. I bring out Channeler. It's a
Oh, hey,
2/1
that guy.
1/3 that taps for mana.
I'll go ahead and swing.
I'll muster for battle.
These guys again.
I'll try to triple block.
Thinking.
I think muster for battle is really good.
Yeah, it seems really strong, especially in this environment.
Yeah, I got a couple of them and I was immediately like, oh, I think I might have to play white.
I'm gonna sack Rag and bring back a
Ragnaros, the
Blood
Overlord.
Tithe Harpy.
Start by swinging out with for 3.
Take 3.
Bring out the Skittering Swarm. It's a 2/4 with reach.
Oh, it has reach.
Oh no,
Elky and
the
Savage.
5/5. How do I beat this? Pass.
Let's go ahead and cast a Poison Heart Undead.
Cool.
I'm gonna try attacking with Valky and Savage.
Tap for 6 and play Gorillas in the Mist.
Oh shit. Okay, well that's gonna eat my Savage.
No, it's not.
It says prevent all damage other creatures would deal this turn,
Yeah, but
right?
it's
Oh
only
no, it's a
3/4.
3/4. Sorry, I thought it had 5 power for some reason.
That'd
It
be
was like
awesome.
4.
I wish it had 5 power. I'm just gonna take not 5. I'll attack with my gorillas.
I will offer a trade. I'm gonna go ahead and swing again. Are there even more gorillas in the mist?
I
No,
wish.
Stampede Instigator. That guy. Yep.
Yep. Buff this skittering swarm up to a 5/7.
4/7, but yep.
No, 5/7 because 5/8. Sorry.
Oh yes, because
skittering
the creature
swarm.
entered. Okay, 5/8. Yep.
There's this green flash package with the swarm and the instigator and like the gorillas and the blessing.
Okay. So with that in mind, oh geez, I did not realize how milling 5 cards might have an impact on my future.
Oh wow, you're at 15.
I'm gonna do Ragnatar's Hoarding,
Ooh, cool.
Recurring, Ragnatar, and Velkian Savage.
Oh no, they're back.
And then I'll go ahead and cast Ragnatar. Weep as I mill another 5 cards. At least they're all duds. And then pass to you.
These things are too big. That's 5/3. It's unbeatable.
Keyword big. Problem is I don't really want to attack with Ragnatar because that could go badly. So I think for this turn I'm just gonna stay a little bit chill and play out a Savage.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna sack Blood Tithe Harpy. I'm gonna bring back Vile Weavers and drain you 3.
No, it's only if you control an enchantment. Oh no, you do.
I'm gonna sack Vile Weavers to bring back Blood Tithe Harpy to drain you another 1.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna make the swap again to drain you for another 3.
Is that helpful? Tragically, I don't think it is here. Game 3. I'll keep this.
Sure, hand seems fine. Unstable Orb.
Cool. Forest. Pass.
Blood Tithe Harpy.
I'll play the muster. I'll play the scrap handler. Yeah. No, I'll attack for 2.
I'm gonna play Vile Weaver, no drain, and swing for 2.
I'll tap 2. Excel this. Draw a card.
Yep.
Pass turn.
And step, I'll go ahead and put in an Ambush Viper.
The Viper.
Swing for 2.
Play 2 a Bright Future.
Uh-oh.
Pass.
Yep. I'll go ahead and kill a soldier.
Rest in peace, white soldier token 11 TOW.
I will swing in. Alright. Seems good.
Pass turn.
Go crazy.
Instigator.
Burn it with Demon Fire.
I'll play the creep.
Flooding a little bit over here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pass.
I'll play my other spider.
I'll chuck in a Ambush Viper. I'll go ahead and swing.
I can't raise this. I have to take it.
Alright. I will accept the trade. I'm going to do Ragnatar's Holding, recurring 2 Ambush
Oh
Vipers.
no!
Hiss, fall in love. Alright. I'm going to also cast a Steelhoof Battle Chief and pass to you.
I'll play the Spinegraft Disabler to kill it.
Yep. It's gone. It's wild how much of the good removal in the set seems to be colorless.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Honestly, at this point, let's just push damage. Swing.
Block the Harpy.
Yep.
Skycaller. Trigger.
Yep. The other Viper. I'm going to play Ragnatar.
Oh no. More Vipers.
Swing. Alright. I'm going to spin the Vile Weaver into the Harpy.
Ah, good game.
Good game.
Okay, so we're back for the finals match. It's going to be me and Toasty on the mic. It looks like Pip is on like a Well, Pip is on a Malta 5 in this black-green mid-range.
Pip is on Land's Kindred.
Land's Kindred, let's go. The Gateways is on like blue, it's like blue-green tempo, but
Ooh, Ishari, cool.
oh yeah, it's like blue-green tempo, but there's a black splash for Kelithros.
Oh, that's
Because
sick.
yeah,
I wish I got a cool mythic like Kelithros.
the
Um,
well yeah, what were you on? I was on like it sounds like
I
white.
was on Green-White Flash.
Got you. I was on Abzan kind of pile. I pulled a flesh render demon and I pulled an Acreonio. So my plan was kind of just like build around. It was kind of enchantments. It was like a enchantments pile too.
Cool. I basically have just like a whole bunch of random like 3 and 4 mana chupacabras with flash. So I just played those and hoped it worked. And sometimes it did, and 2 times it didn't.
Yeah,
I was really hoping I got a couple Artificer's Persuasion, so I really wanted to use those in blue, but then I got like 1 or 2 artifacts in the whole thing, and it was just like, wow, this is
yeah.
not what I want
I
to see.
went in thinking that artifacts is gonna be the best thing to do, and I think it is. Like I just didn't pull any. I just didn't pull anything for
same,
artifacts.
same.
Persuasion is great. You've got like a bunch of some of the best commons and uncommons.
Actually, green and white have a lot of really good commons and uncommons. Like in mine, I have this one that's an instant that's 3 mana, summons 2 1/1s, and they're immune to all damage this turn.
Mhm.
That one's really good.
I think I had 2 copies of that too. I think I did end up playing it though, because I think I had other threes that I liked more for the deck.
Oh, it's ended up playing really nicely. It's a 3 mana 2/2 flash that deals 2 damage to something.
That's fair. I think I probably under-evaluated it.
And there's also a 4 mana 2/2 that enters and gives him +2/+3 until end of turn, so that's another Chupacabra.
Yeah. For me, I think it was I was looking for like beefier single targets because I have like a ton of like really powerful auras. So my plan was like a little bit of like a little bit Voltron-y because I have the 4 drop that gets Death Touch and Lifelink if it's enchanted and
I
stuff
was
like
trying to do that same thing. I had 1 or 2. I think it was like 1 copy of Ethereal Armor, maybe a second one, and a
Oh,
couple
yeah,
like
Ethereal
Aura
Armor at common was
Trample.
another insane thing. I didn't pull any copies, but that is so
Yeah,
nuts. Yeah.
yeah, I got one, and then I think it's at common in Duskmourn too.
Mm-hmm.
It might be
That's wild.
uncommon, but it's reprinted. Um, but yeah, I was wanting so badly to make that white black deck with that 4 drop that gains lifelink work because it sounded so cool, but it did not work with my pool.
Yeah,
So we
I'm
got the
excited for some of these to
Ishtari with the sword.
hopefully come back next time. Oh, we're unequipping Okay, we're equipping it to the. That makes
This makes
sense.
sense.
That makes
This
sense
makes
because
total
this way
sense.
you can block Ambush
Yeah, now you
Viper
have
with the
two
Nature Bound. Yeah.
2 threats.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was commenting when I was opening my packs that I think there's a lot of things, specifically that Ethereal Armor deck, that I really want to make happen eventually, and I feel like I need a couple more sets to make work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe when we get to the never-ending act, then I'll finally have enough aura support to make it work.
I think one thing that we're gonna get like immediate support for is like the counter stuff because the set had like a lot of +1/+1 counter stuff.
Yeah.
And then next because with Motivate and then next set I think we get I
Yeah.
forget we get there's like some +1/+1 counter mechanic from
Which is next set?
Surging Tide.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, which I forget what the +1/+1
I
counter
want to get
mechanic is.
Seto-san.
That is my nightmare. That is gonna be my insta ban if anyone pulls her. But right now, I guess we haven't talked about the
She's
game,
gonna
but
go
it's
so well
kind of
into
because
my
it's been like
green-white
in a
deck.
weird stalled out state.
Yeah,
It really is
I had a
just
couple of those too. Yeah,
I am
we just have all
surprised.
these 2/1s.
Yeah, I am surprised Pip isn't just trying to like
I'm
trade
really
off the
surprised
ambush.
there's no attacking with the Vipers here.
Yeah, I feel like I would just want to trade off the Viper. Pip is scared of something. Yeah, if Pip tries to like burn with Demon Fire here, it just gets persuasion, unfortunately. This is wild. This is like the craziest. This is just such a weird stare down. Okay, now that she has the Ragontiers, maybe
Yeah,
now we
this is
attack?
that's how I lost. Is just ambush Viper double, and then I try to trade with them, and then the hoarding to get back 2 Vipers.
I feel like Viper is honestly a pretty solid ban.
It might be, to be honest.
Might be. Because I
I
really
wish
thought
I
it was
opened
I
mine.
guess I thought it was gonna be like like I thought that bans were gonna be for bombs, but then like Gateways has this one common which is like instant speed, 1 blue, tap 3 creatures, and then you can kick it for 1 and a blue, and if you do it, hard taps them, and that got me so hard. And I was
Hell,
like,
for 1 mana?
oh, for four, it's 4 mana total, so
Oh, okay.
which it's pretty reasonable, right? It's like
Yeah.
instant speed sleep, but not quite.
Yeah, no, that's not horrible. Oh, I remember seeing that. I opened that one and I thought it was interesting. I remember seeing it now.
Yeah. Oh well, speak of the devil, it's right there. But I think this
Yeah,
thing
that's
just,
the one.
yeah, this one just kind of, I was like,
That one seems super silly. It was really funny looking.
yeah, like I don't know if it's objectively more sensible to do to like think about this than Kelithros, but I've been thinking about it.
Other kind of silly comments that I saw. There's the Poison Heart Undead, which isn't like silly. It's just like really, really good here.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
There's also the one that I opened 2 of and I just couldn't make work. It's either a common or an uncommon. I think it's a common. It's a 1 and a blue bird. It's a 1/2, and if you control another flyer, you draw a card.
Yeah, like the in these kind of like slow, like grindy games of limited that I think we're going to be seeing for the first few sets where stuff is still unfocused, card advantage is king. But we are getting like
That
we are getting some like crazy stuff.
would
Like
the bird would honestly be playable in modern day limited too.
mhm.
Like it would just be really good.
Burn with Demon Fire getting countered by Gateways as Artificer's Persuasion. That is the problem with like it's not like Pip has 7 lands. It's just like
Yeah.
Persuasion is both really good. One of the big things to do with
Yeah. I really wish I got any artifacts to make that card work.
yeah.
It would have been so cool.
Pip though I think is in a pretty decent position here.
I think so.
Yeah, like you trade off Nature Bound for the ambush, and then you just Regantiers get back both Ambush Vipers, and then look at your opponent and go, I wonder. Well,
It got the Regantiar's Hoarding and also Regantiar.
oh, okay.
Regantiar is a 5 mana 5/3 that gets a bunch of stuff back from the graveyard. Pretty cool card.
Oh, okay, and it's nice that they have like a flavor connection there.
Yeah.
Glintfeather Mystic. This is what I died to in game 1. Gateways had 2 copies of this, and so
Huh.
it kind of ended up in this weird race of our flyers. This being flying is actually insane because it can't get ambush vipered.
True. Yeah, that's how I won game 1, is I just had these 4/4 flyers.
Okay, on end, yeah, it's just gonna cast the ambush viper. That is kind of the thing if Pip is willing to just
The orb.
unstable.
The orb is so good.
The orb, like when I was looking at the set, I was like, unstable orb is really good. Like, especially for like this, like I was looking at how many commons had like 2 toughness or less, and I was like, oh, like most things below like 5 CMC get tagged by this. Like,
This card's really good.
yeah.
I managed to play one in the deck. Another funny card that I managed to play in my deck is a card that game 3, and it ended up not being very good in that specific game, just due to how things went out. I got stuck on lands a little bit, and it didn't ultimately help me get out of that, just because. But it's a 3 mana artifact, and you can tap 2 and tap it and exile a card from your graveyard to draw a card.
Oh, and there's Regantiar.
Yeah. But so it's just like a James Day tome, and it was pretty cool looking. The grid, that was like the other artifact I opened.
And I think I know the card you're talking about because Gateways has it too. That one's also really strong. It really is just like card advantage city, because when are you not going to have cards in your graveyard? It's limited.
I mean, it happened to me. I didn't have cards in my graveyard, but that's because I just didn't have like mana to double spell and stuff.
Fair. Hey, Glintfeather going to get in. I almost wonder if Pip should have unstable orbed last turn rather than Ombridu parasiting, because now this Glintfeather is unkillable by the orb.
Yeah. Like, Gateways could have used the Blizzard to save it, which I think would have been correct. But still, I think
How
it was
would it have saved it?
prowess.
Oh, prowess, right. When you said save, I'm thinking like, yeah, return to hand. No, but okay.
Earth and Lore Blessing is really good too.
Oh, yeah, I had a copy of this. Earth and Lore Blessing, I think, is going to be a sleeper staple for any green deck for like the next few sets. Like,
Yeah.
it's not giant growth, but like it's like once like getting to four more lands is pretty trivial, and at that point in the game,
It's better at Giant Growth.
Well, Giant Growth is +3/+3 on its base, so.
Well, yeah, but this is just normally +4/+4.
Yeah. So like in every turn except like turn
Yeah.
2 and 3, where like I think
I never really found it necessary to, on turn 2 or 3, cast this and need the extra +2/+2.
Yeah, because like turn 2 you're playing a creature. The earliest you're attacking is turn 3, and it's like at that point, what stats are you gonna need that?
Yeah,
+2/+2
you aren't going to
won't
need
save
extra.
you? Yeah, and this is another one of Gateways' bomb rares, the Sagewood Animist.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, this card looks really, really good.
Yeah, when Gateways is sitting on 8 mana because of how slow this game has been going, and Sagewood just doesn't get tagged by the orb as well.
No.
I really
had to
think
play
that
a 5-mana colorless O-Ring.
I think Gateways is probably gonna win this game unless something crazy happens.
I think that's extremely likely, yeah.
Yeah, because I wonder if you I was thinking maybe just don't play Sagewood Animist here. Gateway can unpredictable Blizzard and just kill a bunch of, or not kill, but tap down all of Pip's attackers, and then
just kill.
And then just kill in 2 turns. Yeah, another Regontier's Hoarding, and that's kind of the thing about this deck, right? Is that like Regontier's is extremely good at grinding through, but Gateways isn't like looking to actually care about the grind game. Just evasive creatures, prevent you from killing me before I kill you. And yeah, I guess you take Regontier per Parasite one of the Vipers, probably. Yeah, that scans. Oh no, both of the Vipers. Okay, that's interesting.
I think I agree with that.
I guess, yeah, you can block Omberdew with Ishtari, so that makes sense. I'm not going to lie, Ishtari has kind of just been sitting there. I almost forgot that she was on the board.
Me too.
It truly was a thing where Gateways, like, I think Gateways equipped Insurgent's Blade to Ishtari and attacked me and said white woman moment, paused for a second and was like, oh, yeah, no, that's not a white woman. Okay. Oh, this is a big life swing, though. The Delirious plus Earthen Lore. Because that means Omberdew goes up to...
that's quite large.
Yeah, it goes up to a 9, like a 9, whatever. The toughness doesn't matter, but it goes up to a 9 whatever. Yeah. And so Pip all of a sudden is stabilized.
Up to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive here.
Re-engineer. Does that do anything here? Not really. Pip's out of spells. Yeah, I think you just have to play the Sagewood Animist. And then can start pumping some lands. Yeah, and like has a grace period turn. And this is I think Gateways is Gateway is going to attack with the Ishtari. I thought Gateways would be scared of another Ambush Viper, but it's like, nah, you don't have it. You're not built like that.
Built different. Built forward tough.
On end. Ooh. Okay. You can just cycle out. It cycles into the Harpy, which can attack.
Yeah, that's what I lost too.
Hold on. Is this just lethal next turn? Am I crazy? Oh, it has to be exactly X+1. Okay, so there's no.
No, or less.
Or what was it? Power X or less.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, no. So you just attack with a Blood Tithe Harpy. And then you cycle.
The thing I lost to was flickering the Blood Tithe and the Vile Weavers.
Got you. We went from I think Gateways is going to win this game to if Gateways doesn't have hard removal next turn, they lose.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I was completely discounting the power of doubling up the combat tricks with the second Viper. Also, we didn't talk about this earlier, but literally none of us are on red this week. I think that's going to be I'm interested to see if that changes next week or if we just double down and we're just like, no. Red just really isn't my color.
On red, yeah. I mean, red wasn't that exciting. There was like this one card that was like a 2/3 that made a 2/1. And that card was pretty exciting, and it buffed all your rebels.
Yeah, I think... Oh, yeah, so this is just game.
But mostly it wasn't.
Okay, we got no blue on Gateways' side, with 3 blue cards in hand. I'd be very surprised if they kept this. That is the problem with mana right now, right?
There it is, the Scrap Handler.
Yeah, the Scrap Handler. Pip. Oh, this is a very good hand for Pip if I'd had to guess.
This is
Yeah.
very good, I think.
Yeah, just double Ambush Viper, Omberdew, and Gateways is keeping with no blue sources. If they
This
don't
is
draw
highly
them quick,
dubious.
yeah. Like, you have one playable card. Okay. Is Earthen Lore
I mean, that's good.
Earthen Lore is not a... Doesn't generate any mana of any color.
Yeah, but it gets you the scrap handler at least.
Oh, and Poison Heart Undead, yeah. Wow, Pipsqueak is just really solid.
Pipsqueak is really good. Yeah, I can see that being right. That makes sense.
Yeah, you just get the island, yeah. That is a
Yeah,
very
and-
lucky top deck, though.
No, I see now. Yeah, you have the channeler for the Viper too.
Yeah. Wow, Viper is so gas in this. And Pip also has Rogantier. Needs a second black land, but I don't think that should be too difficult to hit with a few turns of grace.
And like this poison heart too.
Yeah. And it's just so solid, right? You have like all of these great ETB creatures.
Yep. You got a couple like bomb E things, like just a Pipsqueak has a couple like 5 mana 5/5 vanillas. Those things are just like really large.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
usually the problem is that you can like threaten to get under that, right? But Ambush Viper and like Poison, I guess to a lesser extent Poison Heart, just stop that in their tracks because like you can never trade. You just always trade down with them.
Also, on a similar note, I just don't think that getting under things is really that good in this set.
It worked for Gateways is the thing. Like I think that you can reasonably, like not quite tempo people out, but you can definitely like just get to the point where they can play one big creature, but then you already have enough on board
Yeah.
to just lethal them.
Yeah, that can definitely be true. Just getting under, as I think about it, it's like, and I think a lot of times in this set you just don't really see many strong little creatures, and like there's plenty of good things to stall aggression, and not as much exciting stuff to continue the aggression.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like you
Like
got the undead.
why do both blue and green have 0/3 defenders? Riddle me this.
Riddle me this.
He doesn't have the second blue for Unpredictable Blizzard. Bonds of Quicksilver is
also-
notable as removal that doesn't send to graveyard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Also, if you,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, also if you're trying to like do an aggro start and they manage to have the 3 mana summon 2 1/1s, you're just dead.
Yeah, you're just cooked. That seems really good against Ambush Vipers, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It didn't line up really in our game, sadly. The Ambush Vipers always came down after it. But if it worked out, that would have been really good.
Oh, forcing the block on the Poison Heart.
Oh, I never saw this card says target creature. I thought it was just it.
Yeah, this
The
card
more
is
you
kind of
know.
cracked. This is really good with all of Pip's Death Touchers again.
Yeah.
I mean, you just
I like
block,
our-
you just block with the Nature Bloom. Wait, really? I guess you're not going down on board presence for this, I guess, because you still have the Nature Bloom.
Yeah, I
on.
think just losing the druid is iffy there.
Oh right, and you get to immediately scrap handler it away. Okay. I see the vision. Third forest though, not ideal. Mold Shambler just has not come up in these games, despite it I think being pretty good in this set with all of the enchantment and artifact support.
Yeah, it seems like fine. Like if you hit something with it, it's pretty nice. Otherwise, it's like,
It's just a body. It's a pretty reasonable body.
is it the time for Rag to come down?
No,
it is not. It is time for the Harpy.
I think Pip is wary of Persuasion, which
Yeah, that's totally
just
makes
I
sense
mean,
here.
just baited it out here.
Yeah.
And like has enough like threats where she can just slow roll and just be like, I'm ahead on board. Who cares?
Oh right, Vidalcan Reshapers in this set. That card's really cool.
Yeah, I got the game 3 I conceded after Gateways reshapered and then brought back Unpredictable Blizzard. I could see just Evergrowthing here. You just Evergrowth, get a swamp. Now that Gateways has the second island.
Evergrowth felt really bad to me when I was looking at it. Is it
I think
good
it
here?
is really bad, but then the set is pretty slow, so it didn't end up mattering. Oh, Mold
Yeah.
Shambler to put Gateways off double black. It is wild how relevant that is with Rogantiar.
Yeah, I was just thinking, yeah, it's really funny.
Should be too
Yeah, the
hard though,
Evergrowth.
because Pip is a 2-color deck. Oh, also
Yeah.
puts Pip off Velky and Savage. So all of a sudden, and Pip can't unstable orb in the same turn as well. All of a sudden, oh wait, no, but never punished.
False alarm.
Yeah. Main 2 can just play you just play the Vile Weavers, just get on board. Like,
think
and that's
Pip is in
another
a
thing that I
pretty
think
good spot
Unpredictable
here.
Blizzard is so good with, is that it allows
we'll
for
see
like
at the
alpha
Blizzard.
striking so easily.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, the problem is that Pipsqueak can just push damage through more efficiently with the Ambush Vipers. So Gateways is just and Gateways was in a position to alpha strike last game, but then the lifelink trick is just so potent.
Ooh, that feels horrible. Bonds of Quicksilver on the Viper.
Yeah, I don't know if I love that. And swinging in with the Shambler, I feel like you want to keep it back. Like, if I'm Pip, I feel like I just trade off. No, okay. I honestly would be fine trading off the Parasite, but I guess the Parasite's activated ability is really good when you still have another Viper, so maybe I'm just capping.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. I think keeping the Parasite around is totally good here.
I guess especially
Forcing
Pip was
deadlocks.
at 19. It's not like she's at any risk. Oh, he's just going to block with the Nature-Bound Druid. I guess that gets another card engraved for Phyrexian Scrap Handler. And yep, Ragontiar coming down. Shadow Creep. Oh, and there's Kelly. There is Kelly. I don't think it matters, though.
Yeah, I was about to say Pip missed the trigger from that. There we go. More Viper.
Maybe Gateways' win condition is just stalling until Pip mills out forehead. I don't think that's actually true. There's no way that's true.
I think that is highly unlikely.
Is what is the play here? Form Evergrowth for the black source, I guess. Is this the first time Pip is gonna see that Gateways has swamps in their deck? I think
I
so.
think so, yeah. That's really funny. You have to play the Evergrowth to find them. I guess like that's why you play Evergrowth, is to find the third color of mana.
Yeah, meanwhile, I was just raw dogging it, and then I was completely green black game 1, and then game 2, I was like white 2-drop, 5 mana white aura, and then didn't play a single black card.
I was so dubious on playing more than 2 colors in this set.
Yeah,
Fixing is just not it.
I was like, I have bombs in all of these colors. Why not?
I didn't really get bombs to worry about that for, so.
I was just gonna. I don't.
Actually, that's not true. I got kind of a bomb, which is just an anthem.
I feel like just unkicked Unpredictable Blizzard. I guess it's a fog, but I don't know if I love it.
Yeah, pushes a little bit of damage maybe.
Like, I'm trying to think what is Gateways' win con now, because Pip
Rag has the really interesting thing that it can essentially untap Ambush Vipers as blockers.
Oh, I hate that. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh, and I guess this is a rare. Yeah, okay. This is not insane for a rare, but I guess Unlimited is pretty decent.
Pretty good. It's not anything ridiculous, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that if you're Gateways, I think you just have to put stuff on board and then try to just put enough blockers that you can then safely Kelithros next turn. What is the best line here? Gateways has 8 mana. I feel like you just Ishtari, Shadow Creep first. No, but it looks like Gateways is just going to Kelithros. But then how do you protect Kelithros? Oh, okay, it's going to Vidalcan Reshaper. My bad. But then now you don't have a card engraved to Phyrexian Scrap Handler. So what's the... Yeah, I feel like the play was just unkicked Shadow Creep and then Ishtari. But I rapidly running out of good options anyways. Pip just has a huge board.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
Delirious Fervor means that there's no way that she's getting raced.
The 4/3 Ambush Viper.
It can just block Vile Weaver, but I guess you can just Ragontier in response to the block, and it doesn't really matter. And then what is Ragontier? Ragontier just gets back Poison Heart or Blood Tide High Harpy, and you feel really good about it. Wow, this deck has a lot of synergies. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the secret archetypes in this set, which are black-green Death Touch and green-white Flash.
Yeah, it's so clear that it's supposed to be blue-green Flash, but it's like,
There's also this land aura that I sure did think was weird, a weird like New Horizons effect, Gift of Paradise, but it doesn't actually. It just makes it land tap for 1 mana of any color.
Mhm.
But it makes it untap every turn, which is kind of cool.
Oh wow, yeah, and Reshaper dies.
Blizzard's still here though, at least.
Blizzard's still here. Kelithros is still here. Pip traded off 2 creatures there. If Gateways had 1 more mana, could Blizzard into Kelly, and I think that would be insane as a
I
stabilization.
was looking at that. Yeah.
I think you might still do unkicked, like you hold up unkicked Blizzard. No, what do you mean?
What? Huh?
Huh?
No,
I
I
mean-
actually see the reasoning. If you do this,
You can.
yeah, there's
Okay, so
2
next
things.
turn. So next
You can
turn you get
hold up
access to you. So you unpredictable Blizzard. Next
here
turn you
and
get
then-
Kelly plus.
+1 to 4 drops. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. And then Pip can't attack at that turn, so you double plus Kelly, and you
Yeah.
get some blockers. The problem, of course, being this Blood Tithe Harby,
That is the problem, indeed.
or just it's not gonna play anything. What? Why? Oh, can still activate. Oh, can activate Regantier to
Yeah.
to flicker.
Can turn a
Kelly throws.
can turn the tapped down, like the permanent tap down Ambush Viper into a Steelhoof Battle Chief.
Yeah, Bonds is really not pulling weight here. Gateways thought it was a capture sphere in our game. And wait, Gateways is not expanding their board. I thought Gateways was for sure going to play one of the 4 drops, but I guess it's holding up Reorganized Thoughts.
That seems so bad here.
Yeah, I feel like Reorganized Thoughts plus Scrap Handlers, yeah, really not ideal here.
Like the main thing is just Pip never has to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
The rag out.
Yeah. And then Kelithros dies. Reorganized Thoughts, baby!
I guess the Reorganized Thoughts coming in clutch, yeah.
Is that clutch? I don't know.
Maybe. It might be.
It might be. Like, what does Kelly sticking around actually mean here?
A couple more Thopters, maybe.
I mean, it gets 1 more Thopter. Steelhoof just kind of kills him next turn, no?
Yeah. Even past that, Steelhoof just kills Gateways.
I mean, Shadow Creep, when you kick it, 4/5, is not a unreasonable body at that point.
I mean, yeah, but that's still lethal, right?
Is this lethal? What is... Shadow Creep, Glintfeather, Mystic?
Oh, wait, no, the Mystic is here too. No, I did
Yeah,
not
and
think
all of a
now.
sudden, I think this is a lot more difficult of a board to navigate. Oh, and the Thopters make Ambush Viper so much worse.
Indeed.
Though I guess, I don't love it. No, unstable orbing a Thopter feels so bad. This is kind of stabilization.
I mean, if you unstable orb anything, it's the Mystic.
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, you orb the Mystic, and then Shadow Creep still has reach. So what is the play there? And you can't swing with Viper because then it just gets traded with a Thopter. Well, Pip seems to have an idea. Steelhoof, Viper. So Viper at Kelly, Battle Chief, and is just going to give it Trample.
I see, yeah. Yeah, you can Battle Chief and hope Gateways blocks it with the creep, and then you orb it. I think that's the plan. Yeah. We shall see. The other thing is if you just sack the Steelhoof and get something else back.
Okay, Kelly is going to go down
I
to
think that's
1
worse.
here.
No, Kelly dies. Death Touch Trample.
Oh, right. Sorry. My bad. It does die. That was not a good block from Gateways. I think I just read it as... I read Viper as a 3/4 rather than 4/3 for some reason. Oh, didn't realize... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's cooked. It's cooked. Oh, it went from we're so back to it's cooked so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. There, got it. The orb play.
Insurgents
I wish I
Blade.
got some more orbs. I think they would carry me. Carried by orbs.
Pondering my orb. The
This is gonna be my new sequel to Walking with Dinosaurs, carried by orbs.
Wow, okay, that was a pretty commanding set, and
Yeah,
I'm left.
definitely.
I I went into this thinking like, I'm not really sure how the bans would feel. Now I'm like, there are 20 cards I want to ban from Pip's deck. What the hell?
None of them in my deck though. Only other people's decks.
Only other people's decks. So true. Okay, and that wraps up our games for the first episode of MSEM Progression League. Congratulations to our winner, Pipsqueak, who had a pretty sick recursive green-black mid-range list. So, talk to me about your deck, and, well, I guess at this stage, deck building, I think, is a little bit more on rails, but I think there's definitely still some interesting choices in there. So I want to hear about your thoughts on building the deck and playing with it.
Yeah, so my general understanding of a lot of these kind of lower power formats is some of the best things that you can do is find cheap 2-for-1s or cheap ways of trading up on mana without falling behind on cards. And that kind of led me towards the artifact bomb that I've already forgotten the name of, not like a little unstable orb. So I was looking at the 2 copies of Unstable Orb I had, and also a couple of Ambush Vipers I had. I was like, okay, if I'm in green, what are my other cards, and what are the best things I have to complement that? And that's when I noticed access to the Ragnatar's Hoarding, which I had 2 copies of, and I was like, oh, sick. Okay, so I can build an engine where I just keep recurring the same Death Touch idiots over and over again. And honestly, the more that I looked at the other cards that I had in my deck and the way it was all fitting together, the more convinced I am that this is absolutely like just the intended black-green archetype is just Death Touch idiots. Partially because it has that like one kind of pseudo Archon, the Ambradu Parasite, which forces blocks, which is great with all of your Death Touch idiots. And there's also the 3 mana like kind of pseudo Baleful Strix guy. So I basically put this list together with the idea that I would just try to have inevitability. I kind of viewed it more as control rather than mid-range, honestly. And I also was one of the other people fortunate enough to open up a copy of Phyrexian Scrap Handler, like everyone else in the pod except for Kayiu.
Cool. So normal. Anyways, before we get to bans, let's
Topical.
what card would you like to Hall of Fame?
It's hard because on the one hand, Ragnatar is so sick, and I really loved a lot of the gameplay it generated, but I feel like it has to be Ambush Viper.
Yeah.
Like, Card was
Yeah,
the defining
100%.
feature of these games.
Uh-huh.
It was so
and-
nuts.
Ambush Viper is my pick for the card in the Hall of Fame for week 1.
Let's go. It really just sometimes you got like modal like it's just a modal 2/1 beater versus the destroy target attacking creature, and that's really strong in this format. So yeah.
And I think also the fact that I opened 3 copies just meant I could like build a game plan around it. Like it
Makes
wasn't
sense.
I have to hope to draw into my Ambush Viper. It was like a no. I get to build these specific strategies, like getting to give Ambush Viper trample and just have a Death Touch Trampler is so sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You had so many of them, and you could just get them all back too.
Yeah.
I was commenting how you could just like, with that blue removal spell, you just sack the thing, the Ambush Viper, bring back more Ambush Vipers.
Yep.
Yeah. I think also the ability to trade them up with your legendary into flying beaters to transition to late game was like super valuable too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in general, I'm excited about like how the pool is going to progress in a lot of ways, but I would not be shocked if for the next several weeks I'm just continuing to tune some Ambush Viper centric shell. Imagine once we get to playable fight spells.
Yeah, like it's just, and the shell just felt really strong because you have good inevitability, you have good card advantage, and you like I think that if someone like pulls like an honest to god like wipe, I think that that's probably the main way to fight it. But I mean, I don't know. So Surging Tide has some decent ones at uncommon, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So Ambush Viper has been Hall of Famed. We're now gonna go to bans, and Toasty. I think that how we'll do it is the person who lost to the winner gets the privilege of being first ban. So
Oh, what do I want to ban?
I will also say that like no ban is also on the table if you're like, let's just see how this format goes. But yeah.
I'm thinking of one. It rhymes with Glambush Viper.
I was thinking about it.
If you ban my ambush vipers, I will come back stronger than ever before.
Maybe Unstable Orb.
I think that's also a pretty fair one. It is deceptively strong. It's just like a 2-for-1 that hits lots of the commons here. Though I wonder, Orb is one where I'm wondering if like the power drops off a little
It
bit.
definitely will drop off. I'm
But yeah.
deciding what to ban.
Rapidly. Almost
Yes.
instantly.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
quickly.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be in old set zone for a while, so I don't know.
Yeah, but still, we'll get anything more. I think. for a little bit.
True.
I can't think of anything I want to ban. Like, I think Ambush Viper, but also it's fun to have Ambush Viper around.
Okay. So we're gonna go with the.
I think we're going with no bans for now. I think it's okay.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm in an awkward position because I was thinking Toasty would save the format by banning Ambush Viper, and then I could take
Hit
off
scrap.
take a scrap handler off each of you who has it. But yeah, I think
Kelly Thross.
I think in a weird way, I think that lots of the bombs or like the bomb planes where they aren't as bomby as they could be at this point. And because we have fewer copies of them, they're less likely to impact it. Like Gateways was splashing for it in that game. I guess if they get like a more stable mana base or a more stable blue-black plan, I'm a little more scared of it. But yeah, I think that ultimately the most like equitable ban is Scrap Handler. So I think I'm gonna go with that, and then we can have a referendum on Ambush Viper next episode. But
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's not long for this world, but
Yeah.
I'm still gonna keep my copy. I'm good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. I have a copy as well, and it's one of my only 2-drops in my deck. So I'm like,
I didn't open me. It's possible I should have banned it just to be spiteful.
Yeah. But hey, okay.
Imagine how much of a bummer it would be, though, if we open up packs of Goliaths and Jiao and we open up a banned card.
That would be funny.
Because is Ambush Viper in Goliaths of it's
Yeah.
in what? Okay.
That's a canon card.
It has the same art, even.
Oh my god. That is definitely another feature of these older sets where it's just like they will just have the original art for canon reprints even if it doesn't super fit the actual set, and it's just don't worry about it. Also, I wonder, isn't Goliaths the first in this block, or is Surging Tide the first one?
I think
Goliaths
it's Goliaths
is first.
and then Surging Tide, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm
Are
definitely
you
sure.
searching from like the list in MSEM from the bottom?
Yeah, so I'm looking at Instigator, and we're going from the bottom up. So Surging...
I think the block from Attorney at Whiterun to Tides of War was all added at the same time.
Okay, so no wait, the format started with like 4,
It did.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sets. Actually, 13 sets makes sense. So the format started with 13 sets. Okay.
I say this because they are sorting alphabetically.
And actually, if you jump up to the very first post in MSEM News, the list of all sets is Aftermath, Goliaths of Jiao, Imperial Legacies, Core Set K 2015, Kaliz Doron, Myos Euphorio, Pyramids of Atum, Sparks, Surging Tide, Tides of War, Attorney at Whiterun.
Oh wow. Okay. So So in that case, next episode we're going to be doing Surging Tide, which I'm excited because
Seto-san, woo.
if someone pulls a Seto-san, I will be killing them. That includes myself. But it does have a lot of like generically fine themes, but also the +1/+1 counter stuff off of idols is specifically good with the stuff that is made to support motivate from this set. So I think that's going to be interesting to see.
Definitely.
I personally really hope I get Twin Lees of the Divine Realm, which is a hardened scales that gives your +1 counters double strike. And
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
because I have a really silly combo to use with it.
I'm most excited for some of the uncommons. I think that the uncommons are a definite step up in power from Tides of War. Specifically, they're just like I think like 3 days. Like there's like not quite wipes, but like we get some really good extra ones or like small wipes, and uncommon, which I think will be really like. I'm looking at Sunspear Surge, and I'm like, oh, that seems really good at dealing with Ambush Wiper spam. So we'll have to see.
It's a little bit unfortunate that we're doing Surging Tides before Goliaths because this is not the one with Kaijun, and I just can't wait to play with Kaijun again.
Oh my god! I love the faith. Yeah, I'll pull that rare. What of it?
Yeah. It's not even going to be particularly good, but that's not what matters.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait for this series to take off. So then we do a ripoff of the Yu-Gi-Oh history of Yu-Gi-Oh series, where we play from decks from each era of MSEM forehead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the main issue there is just it's seen. Oh my god! Wait, this set has no fucking fixing. Oh, what's
Yeah.
We
we're
have
not
to
gonna
remember
make
what
this
they
thing.
used to do.
God.
Yo, this is definitely the second set of a block, and it is going to be designed as such. Like, it is completing another set.
Exciting.
Fun.
The progression will be when we finally get to Goliaths in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks from now.
Awesome.
Okay, excited for that one. But once again, thanks
Definitely.
everyone for joining me. Any other thoughts on either our upcoming set in Surging Tide or this one in Tides of War before we sign off? That sounds like a no to me.
Not really.
So, thanks to everyone. And until next time, it's going to be Kayiu, Gateways, Pip, and Toasty signing off. See y'all next week.